Du tar farlig, gitt en time, vet en utgang, habibi. Du tar farlig, gitt en time, vet en utgang, habibi. Ta farlig, gitt en time, vet en utgang, habibi. Du tar farlig, gitt en time, vet en utgang, habibi.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome your official host for Miss P&I India. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome your official host for Miss P&I India 2025. All the way from the Philippines, a charismatic personality, a stunning beauty queen. Give it up for Jasmine Omey. Streaming live, this is Miss P&I India 2025. Who will take home the crown?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, India. Wow, tonight promises to be a spectacular show of beauty, elegance, inclusivity, and inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great and incredible set of women who are vying for the coveted title of Miss PNI India 2025, and we are making history tonight as we will be crowning the first ever Reina Hispano-Americana India 2026. So the question is, who gets to bag these titles tonight? Okay, to all of our supporters here right now, make sure to cheer for your candidate. And of course, to all of the people who are watching live right now, make sure to share, comment, to show your support. And right now, I believe our candidates are once again ready to share and to shine in their performances tonight. So we welcome you here at the Miss PNI India 2025. ladies and gentlemen, and let's give a warm round of applause for our 20 lovely candidates. And I know most of you are all excited to know who gets to win the titles. But I believe it is time for us to meet the individuals who excelled in the pageant industry. And with their years of experience, we are most certain that the winning queens tonight are surely worthy of their crowns. So let us begin with our first judge. Founder and the CEO of PNI Magazine, the man behind Miss PNI India. Chairman of the board, let's all welcome Malik Isani. Thank you so much, Malik. Please remain on stage. Our second judge is the owner of AJ Dubai Properties. Let us all give our applause to Amir Jamani. And of course, it's only righteous for us to award our judges because they made time out of their day to be here in Goa, India. So once again, we thank you all. Now let's welcome on stage our third judge. She is Universal Woman India 2024. Let's give our applause to Apeksha Dabran. Welcoming our fourth judge, she is Mrs. Maharashtra winner, the co-founder of Madhu Kamal Motion Pictures. Let's give it our applause to Rashmi Take. Our fifth judge is a pageant coach, and she is Miss Grand International 2022. Let's all welcome the beautiful Isabella Menin. Our sixth judge is a singer-songwriter, and she is the reigning Reina Hispano-Americana 2025, Dia Mate. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give our warm round of applause to our board of judges tonight. But I believe we only have one man to thank, and that is Malik Isani for bringing the best of the best here in Goa, India. Now, to say a few words, let's all welcome Malik Isani.
Hello, everyone. Hello to our respective judges, our audience, and the people watching us live. Welcome to Miss P&I India 2025, a journey that we have been working very hard for past few months. Well, I'm so glad that in this panel of judges, we are having inspiring personalities from all around the world. And my special thanks goes to Isabella Menin, who came all the way from Brazil to India to be the part of Miss P&I India and to support us in this new journey. I would also like to thank our reigning Reina Hispanoamericana, Diamante from the Philippines. This is the first time that India will be sending a representative to Reina Hispanoamericana in the 30 years of history, and the pageant will be held in Bolivia. So we are grateful to her and the organization for allowing for this opportunity. Thank you to all other beautiful judges and Jasmine for being here. And stay tuned as this night is going to be very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Malik Isani. You may please sit down right now. I believe we will be seeing more of him later on stage. Okay, so I know everyone is excited to see our girls come back on stage, but I do believe, as Malik have mentioned earlier, that the girls of Miss BNI India has been with Isabella Minin for the past few days, and I believe with Dia Mate as well, our Reina Hispanoamericana 2025. So I would like to invite them on stage, because it is a very rare moment that we are here joined by these beautiful women to show us a bit of a walk and to allow me to talk to them, to interview them, to share their thoughts. Let's all welcome here on stage Isabella Minin together with Diamante. I would like to say welcome to our Reina and our Miss Grand International. Thank you so much for joining me here on stage while the girls get their time to prepare. So I would like to ask you a few questions. How was the experience of training and being with the girls here in Goa, India?
Hello, namaste. Well, first, I'd like to thank Malik so much for the opportunity to be here in India. It's my first time in India, and I absolutely love it. Not gonna be my last time. And I love especially to teach the girls. I have been already to many countries teaching many girls, but I felt a different energy here in India. I felt it, a dedication, a passion towards our class. So I really enjoy spending time with them. All of them were amazing. I could see true queens walking that stage. And I hope I can come back here again to have this opportunity to be together with them again here in India. Thank you so much.
For sure, I believe that Miss Isabella will be back here no time soon next year. I believe that. Okay, thank you so much. So how about you, Reina Hispanoamericana? How was the experience here? And what can you give as a message to all of the candidates if they're listening right now backstage?
Well, thank you, Jasmine, for that wonderful question. Good evening, hola, buenas noches, and namaste, India. Namaste, Miss P&I. Firstly, I would like to thank Malik for bringing me here to India. It is my first time. I've always wanted to be here. I've been in love with the culture and the country, the people, and of course, the food. So when I found out that Malik was going to get Reina Hispanoamericana and bring India to the Latin American stage for the first time, I was ecstatic. I'm so excited that Philippines is not going to be the only Asian country next year. We're gonna have another Asian sister on the stage, and meeting all of the contestants, I am so grateful to see all of these beautiful women, to see how inclusive Miss PNI is. And it truly shows the beauty of pageantry. And I cannot wait to see them perform on stage and truly show themselves. And I guess the message to Miss PNI and to the organization and to the candidates, I am so excited to crown the next Reinas Panamericana, it's the first Reinas Panamericana India 2025. This is history in the making. It's time to bridge the Indian culture and the Latin culture and to show your beautiful culture on the Latin American stage. And at Reinas Panamericana, it is not just about spreading the love of Hispanic community, but it's about embracing everybody's diversity on one international stage. So thank you so, so much again.
Thank you so much, Gia. I think that is a premonition already. She said next. It might be a good sign for India for the very first time. Okay, so I believe everyone here is as excited to see you and meet you. I believe it's time for you to show us some moves of your pasarela walk, of your ramp walk. Maybe let's begin with Diamante. So DJ, give us a good music to start this off. Once again, our Reina Hispano-Americana 2025, Diamante. Let's welcome Miss Grand International 2022, Isabella Menin. Once again, thank you all so much, Queens. And this is truly the presence that we want to be in right now here in Goa, India. Okay, so before we let you meet the girls once again on stage, we would like to appreciate and take this moment to recognize all of our sponsors, all of our partners who did such an amazing job creating this wonderful journey for Miss PNI India and for the rest of the candidates. So may we call on, of course, Malikisani on stage to recognize and award the sponsors. So once again, to our sponsors, please come up on stage. We begin with Bangalore Designers. We call on next Nami's Boutique. We need a bit of energy here at the hall tonight. Our Miss International Queen India 2022, by the way. Next up, we call on AB Nails. Next, we call on AJ Properties. next up, we call on Madhukamal Motion Pictures. And of course, we have to thank Gitika Chopra. Okay, once again, thank you all so much to all of our sponsors. And right now, we move on to the sashing of our regional directors. So, may we call on Namita Marimutu, Miss PNI South India franchisee holder, to be sashed by Isabella Minin together with Malik Isani. Once again, let's all give our applause to Namita, our Miss International Queen India 2022 as Miss PNI South India franchisee holder. Okay, thank you so much, Queens. And right now, I believe, Malik, we still have one more or two more people to award. The people behind all these events as well, the people working on the backstage. May we call on Suba, the show director of Miss PNI India, who's been working tirelessly, I must say, for the past few nights just to give us a very wonderful show tonight. We'd also like to call Eva, our direction and coordination for Miss PNI India. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, to all of our sponsors, to all of our partners, we thank you all so much. Our next segment is going to be very interesting because we are ready to see our candidates once again. Now the long wait is over. Elegance, poise, and grace take center stage as we now welcome back our candidates in their evening gown competition.
tu te calmes, habibi. Tu t'envolais, yetem time, vetem tu te calmes, habibi.
Ladies and gentlemen, our candidates in their evening gown competition. Now I do believe I am as excited as all of you are, because at this point, even though the judges are scoring the girls at this point, I would keep them smiling for you. We will be awarding our first set of special awards. So I believe let's call on the person who will be sashing all of our girls for our subtitle awards. And we begin with PNI Miss Reality Show. We have 2 winners for this, and the first to win this award is PNI 19. We have 2 winners, and the other one is PNI 17. Okay, may we call on our reigning queens, Anshika, to join us on stage to award the rest of the ladies tonight for our special awards. Once again, let's give it up for PNI Miss Reality Show, our PNI 19 and PNI 17. And of course, let's welcome on stage PNI India 2024, Anshika. Okay, we would like to ask for the sash, please. And now let's call on our next winner. We have the PNI Miss Popular Vote. Our Miss PNI Popular Vote is PNI. I think the girls are as excited as I am. Yes, they do agree. Okay, our PNI Miss Popular Vote is PNI 14. And our next award is PNI Miss Influential Queen. Our PNI Miss Influential Queen is PNI. She is PNI 12. Okay, now we would like to call on Sanjana to please join us on stage to sash the next 3 ladies. Okay, our next award is PNI Miss Best Ramp Walk. Okay, thank you so much, Anshika. And now we welcome our next queen who will be awarding the next ladies. Okay, our PNI Miss Best Ramp Walk is PNI 16. Our next award is PNI Miss Glamorous. Our PNI Miss Glamorous is PNI number 4. Our next award is PNI Miss Vivacious. PNI Miss Vivacious is PNI number 6. Our next award is PNI Miss People's Choice. PNI Miss People's Choice is PNI 15. Our next award is Miss PNI Interview. PNI Miss Interview is PNI 2. And now may we call on Judge Navi on stage to join us in awarding our special awards. Thank you so much, our queen. And now our next award is PNI Miss Talent Star. PNI Miss Talent Star is PNI 17. Our next award is PNI Miss Inspiration. PNI Miss Inspiration is PNI 7. Next up, we have PNI Miss Digital Queen. Our PNI Miss Digital Queen is PNI 13. For our next award, we have 2 winners again. For this, we have PNI Miss Content Creator. Our first winner is, don't go back just yet, candidate number 13. And our next PNI Miss Content Creator winner is PNI 1. Our next award is PNI Miss Social Impact. PNI Miss Social Impact is PNI 10. Once again, for our next award, we have two winners. PNI Miss Advocacy Queen. First to get the award is PNI 8. The next winner for PNI Miss Advocacy Queen is PNI 12. Once again, PNI 12. I believe she is very shocked. We'll get into that later. Next award we have is PNI Miss Friendship. PNI Miss Friendship is PNI. I believe this one is the friendliest of them all. PNI 9. Our next award is PNI Miss Photogenic. PNI Miss Photogenic is PNI 3. And now may we call on Ayushi, one of our reigning queens, to join us on stage to award the next of our subtitle awards. Thank you so much. And now we move on to our next award, PNI Miss Style Icon. She is PNI 2. Five more awards to go. Next award is PNI Miss Best Hair. PNI Miss Best Hair is PNI 12. She does have great hair, isn't she? Okay, our next award is PNI Miss Best Skin. PNI Miss Best Skin is PNI 18. Okay, for the last three remaining awards, may we call on back Anshika to award the last three awards. Okay, we would like to request Anshika on stage. Our next award is the PNI Miss Best in Arrival Look. PNI Miss Best in Arrival Look is PNI 5. We're also welcoming on stage Sanjana. Last two awards for the night, and this one bears the title of Miss Best in Evening Gown. Our PNI Miss Best in Evening Gown is PNI 14. And of course, our last award for tonight is PNI Miss Top Model. Last award and Miss Top Model is PNI 20. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our winners for our special awards tonight. So once again, to all of the ladies who won, congratulations. The night is still young. All of our candidates still have the stage to prove their best and perform for the much coveted crown, the Miss PNI India. And at this point, after those special awards, we thank our reigning queens as well. You may now exit the stage. I am excited to share to you all that we will be doing our top 14. So I believe everyone is excited from the audience. And to all of our candidates, I do believe that they are quite nervous at this point. So let me head off at the side of the stage to make way for our top 14. Do we have the results for our top 14? Okay, so our top 14 results are making its way to us on stage. So once again, please take a look at our candidates because this will be the last time that they are top 20. To all of our audience, let's give a warm round of applause to our candidates. They've worked so hard in the past days and they do deserve the acknowledgement and recognition at this very night. Okay, so while we're waiting for the top 14, let me just ask, Miss Best Hair, earlier, why weren't you able to hear me when I called you top 12?
The reason is I was clicking the picture with the camera. I was like, when he will done, I will go and take my sash.
Yeah, it's nice that you still claimed your award, okay? So that's a great icebreaker. So I believe we are almost ready for our top 14. Okay, I think we want more. We want more questions, okay? So let's go here at the back of the stage. So, Miss Style Icon, what would you say is your best style so far?
Well, I would say that the best style so far, especially in my pageant journey, has been my personal interview outfit that I worn. That was a blazer and a lehenga made from my mother's sari. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much. And I do believe that we have it here. Do we have it here? I'm looking for Malik. Oh yeah, I think you... Okay. He's just making it right now. Okay, so I do believe later on we'll have a casual interview of the girls, but right now, let's just... Are you very nervous tonight?
No?
Oh, she's not nervous. Thank you, Miss Isabella Minin, for teaching them the confidence tonight. Okay, let's ask more. So who are nervous right now? Nobody? Okay, so that's my job for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna go off the stage. They're all confident, they're all winners. Okay, so while we wait, let's ask more questions. So, did you have your dinner tonight?
Tonight? I did not. I'm starving.
Okay, so when was your last meal?
I had this morning.
This morning, at what time?
I have ADHD. I don't remember.
That's nice. Okay, thank you. I would have to ask because this particular candidate has caught my eye. Okay, so hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm so good.
Okay, so what are your thoughts of joining Miss PNI? What are your greatest lessons, maybe your takeaways in this pageant? We would like to hear it. Okay, we need a translator right here. Can you translate for me?
Translate. Okay. Please speak. Okay. Once again, Tamil question. Question Tamil. Okay, achha. PNI எனக்கு ஒரு பெஸ்ட்டான பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். பிகாஸ் இத்தனை அழகுக்கு மத்தியில் நானும் ஒரு பெண்ணாகவே நின்றுட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ அதுவே எனக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஸ்டேஜ் அண்ட் பெரிய அளவில் இருந்துட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ ஸ்டேட்டை தாண்டி நான் வந்துட்டு இங்கே நேஷனல் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக இருக்குது. ஸோ PNI எனக்கு கொடுத்துருக்க பெரிய ஸ்டேஜ் என்னென்னா கனவுக்கு படிப்பு தேவையில்லை, மொழி தேவையில்லை. ஸோ அதான் அவங்க ப்ரூவ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ அதான் எனக்கு PNIல ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச விஷயம்.
She believed that P&I platform itself is the best thing for her. She is standing along with all those girls is the best thing for her. This is a dream for her. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. And to the effort of translating, PNI 18, thank you. And I do believe we are still not ready. So I believe we have time for a conversation. So PNI 8 here backstage. She was very much bubbly and happy energy when you see her. I was asking, are you ready? Yes, we are ready. So what was your motivation coming here at the pageant night?
So for me, the motivation would be the sleep I have. And I ask you people to sleep a lot because sleep is the most important thing. And in this 7 days, I guess I didn't get it properly. But still, I'm very enjoy and bubbly. So yes, guys, sleep properly. That is the motivation I'll give you every morning.
Okay, so when we're talking about sleep, how many hours are you getting in total for, let's say, for the last 7 days?
If I calculate, I'm very weak at maths, but still, if I calculate, it's about 16 hours.
Wow, 16 hours for 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. That's remarkable. That's like history right there. Okay, so I believe we are ready for the top 14. And yes, we are. And I do believe our judges were given a bit of an insight to some of our candidates and how they converse well, their wit, and their fun. Okay, so we have the results, and I am calling in your top 14. Ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, first to enter the top 14 is PNI 3. Next up, we have PNI 17. You made it to the top 14, PNI 20. Come on down, PNI 10. Next up, we have PNI 19. We have to call in our translator, PNI 18. You can now breathe, PNI 14. You're still a part of the top 14. PNI 13. Okay. At this point, I would like to call on, instead of our PNI 10, it's PNI 16. So we would like to invite back here on stage PNI 10. Next on the top is PNI 12. Next up, we call on PNI 8. Few more to go. We have PNI 15. Let's call on PNI 4. And I think we're ready for PNI 2. One more candidate and we are set. Let's all welcome PNI 1. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, our top 14, and to all of our remaining ladies whose numbers weren't called, we thank you so much for being here tonight. And my apologies, I called PNI 16 as number 10. So once again, our top 14. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our top 14 candidates. We are very much excited to see what's next. But before that, hang on tight to your seats because Miss PNI India will be right back.
Habibi, welcome to Dubai.
While we wait for our top 14, we would like to call on stage the reigning queens of Miss BNI 2024. First, we call on Sanjana Sekarmantri, Miss Summit International India 2024. Next up, we have Jashnavi Mandala, Miss Galaxy India 2024. Anshika Chaudhary, Miss BNI India 2024. Ayushi Dubey, Miss BNI India 2024, first runner-up. And now let's welcome back on stage our top 14 candidates in their pink dresses. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 14. Okay. Now it's all about the casual interview. Okay, and this is the part where we get to know a little bit more of how the candidates are, maybe as a candidate, maybe as a daughter, as women. Okay, so now we begin with PNI 3. Okay, so PNI 3, this is just a very quick, casual interview. Okay, so what is the best word for you to describe PNI?
For me, the best word to describe the PNI is like to be more confident I'm feeling now. So because of PNI, like my first national stage is this. So I'm being so confident about that. That's it.
Thank you so much, PNI 3, and now we move on to PNI 7. 17. PNI 17. Hi, PNI 17 from Telangana. Yes, so what makes you stand out of all the candidates tonight, if you would say?
My confidence, my grace, and my elegance is what stands me out from all the crowd. I'm confidently walking ahead with pride of PNI badge and upcoming doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, PNI 17. Okay, now we move on, PNI 20. Hi, PNI 20. So you've been here for quite some time. Can you share us one lesson that you would carry for the rest of your life?
I think the one lesson I would carry from here is resilience. Because I have seen in the past few days, there were a lot that happened, but we stood through it all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we move on to PNI 16. Okay, so PNI 16. I want a bit of mystery here. So can you tell us something that we don't know yet about you?
Well, something about me that most people don't know is that I am a national level actress. I forgot to add this into my introduction and my mom yelled at me. So, Mama, this is for you. I am a national level actress. Thank you.
Thank you, PNI 16. Now we move on to PNI 19. PNI 19, please don't tell me you need a translator. It's going to be a very quick question. So, what would be the best word for you to describe yourself? One word to describe yourself.
தன்னம்பிக்கை தன்னம்பிக்கை மிக்கவர் எந்த இடத்துலையுமே அந்த தன்னம்பிக்கையை விடக்கூடாதுன்னு நினச்சிட்டு அந்த தன்னம்பிக்கைக்காகவே போராடுற ஒரு ஆள் எந்த ஒரு சூழ்நிலையும் சரி அது நல்லதும் சரி கெட்டதும் சரி தன்னம்பிக்கை தான் தன்னம்பிக்கையானவர்.
Okay, so I think for the sake of the rest of the judge, may we call on someone who could translate that for us? Okay, PNI 8.
She meant she's a very courageous girl, that her courage is the one she's standing here in front of you all.
Thank you so much, PNI 19. And now we move on to PNI 18. Okay, so PNI 18. PNI knows to be an inclusive pageant. What does inclusivity means to you now?
So PNI inclusives the thing, everything for everyone. If even no, like a person who have nothing, he can also join. She can also join the PNI. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we move on to PNI 14. Okay, so PNI 14, you seem to be having fun. Okay, so what great experience or memorable experience do you want to share to us all throughout this journey?
The most memorable experience of me throughout this journey is being the oldest contestant and standing tall and proud representing my state and my region, Northeast Meghalaya. There is no age to dream. You have to be courageous and you're the only one who can take care of your dreams. So be bold, be courageous, and be a dreamer.
Thank you, PNI 14. And now we move on to PNI 13. Okay, so PNI 13, we've been here for the past few days. You've been here. What is something that you would miss in the pageant after all of this is done?
Getting ready.
Why?
Because I tried a lot of outfits and I felt myself like a queen already. And I think I'm going to miss it too much.
Thank you. And you know what? That's true. That's very true. I believe every girl would understand that. Okay, so now we move on to PNI 12. Hi, PNI 12. Okay, so for the past few days, what made you motivated? What made you decided to push through at the very end?
Actually, I thought I'm the only one who inspired to everyone, but there are my fellow contestants are there who inspire me a lot. Like they are having weight issues, skin tone issues, still they're competing, and that's really motivate me a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we move on to PNI 8. It's your time. Okay, so PNI 8. Is this your first pageant?
No.
Okay, so if this isn't your first pageant, what tip would you give to a young girl who's watching on screen right now as she aspires to be like you?
To young girls who are attending the first pageant, and in our beauty queens, one of our is the first pageant, it's her first experience. The one tip I would give is don't ever let you down. Because resilience is the biggest thing that a queen would hold. Resilience is the thing where we come back with all the power and all the energy. So yes, resilience, create resilience, build resilience. Look at what you like, eat what you like, sleep whenever you want. Build resilience, guys, okay?
Thank you so much. And now we move on to PNI 15. PNI 15. So, I would like to know one secret that you've been holding on for the longest time. Can you share one secret to us?
Well, one secret that I've been holding on for a long time is a little bit funny. It's that my cheeks are really hurting smiling from that time. And well, you know, we don't fake it till we make it. We actually face it till we make it. So yeah, that is one secret that I'm holding from that time. Thank you.
Thank you, PNI 15. And now we move on to PNI 4. Okay, PNI 4. If there is one specific topic that you would like to talk about in this room right now, can you give us a bit of a brief introduction to it? And what would it be?
I would like to tell about the hard work of the women are behind me, because they are the strongest candidate. They fought in their society and came to the stage. So I really like to talk about this time our fellow contestant. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. PNI 4, last two candidates, we have PNI 2. Hi, PNI 2. So, PNI 2, what does this pageant mean to you?
Thank you so much for the question. Hello, everyone. Well, this pageant pretty much means everything to me. I have been in this space for more than 6 years now, and it has always been my ambition to represent my advocacy and myself and my country at an international platform. So it means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now our last candidate, we have PNI 1. Okay, PNI 1, can you share one great achievement from your life to us at this very stage?
So, the one achievement I would like to share is that when my family needed me through my mom's cancer journey, I did not give up. I was a pillar of strength to her. And today, I'm standing here motivating a lot of women like me to stand up for themselves. And I believed in myself. That's why I'm here, and so can everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our casual interview for our top 14. So once again, ladies, thank you all so much. You may now exit the stage as they change on to something a little bit spicier for later's competition. And after this, as they leave the stage, later on we will be announcing the final 7 candidates who get to win the titles for Miss PNI India. Now at this point, I would like to call on our reigning queens, which we saw earlier today, so we could have a little chat with them. Okay, so to our Miss PNI India 2024 reigning queens, will you please come join me on stage? I would like to call on for Zanjana, our Miss Summit International India 2024. Jashnavi, our Miss Galaxy India 2024. Ayushi, our Miss PNI India 2024 first runner-up. And Anshika, our Miss PNI India 2024. Once again, I would like to call on our reigning queens. I do believe that they have, been enjoying the past few days, so they've been talking to everyone. Okay, so we have our reigning queen, one of our reigning queens. Please come and join me on stage as we await the rest of the reigning queens. This is a typical pageant girl problem. Coming up on stage with a long gown. Okay. So Ayushi, I would like to ask you some of the questions, As a reigning queen right now, what runs in your mind that you're about to pass down your crown?
We were just discussing backstage, me and my co-queens, that we remember we were so scared this time last year during our pageant. And this time, it just feels so peaceful to know that we see very worthy successors, to have such worthy successors. We are not really worried of who our crown will go to now. So it's just a very peaceful thing.
So what is one, message or, an inspirational message you would give to your successor?
Well, I just want to tell you all that this is going to be a journey full of challenges, and it's your duty to take on those challenges head on and prove your worth, not just to the organization, but to the crown. It is your responsibility.
Thank you so much. And while we wait for the rest of the reigning queens, so we are calling on stage right now. How was the experience so far? You've been here together with the ladies, right? So how was their transition, or how did they change? Is there any changes? Did you see them blossom in some way?
Well, I remember last year we were all quite unpolished, not as polished as we wished to be. And to see each one of us grow into the queens that we are today, all of us have evolved so much. It genuinely warms my heart to see that all 4 of us have grown together to come where we are right now.
Thank you so much, Ayushi, for joining me tonight. Okay, as we await what comes up next, which is the announcement of the top 7, don't go anywhere because Miss PNI India 2025 will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, before we come back to announcing our final top 7, I would like to take this moment to give appreciation to our PNI 16. And I do believe we miscalled her number earlier. And you know what? She's very kind though, as if she just let it off, and she has that positive energy that she's giving out to the world. And I just want to ask, she mentioned that this is her first pageant at the age of 29. So that is inclusivity itself. Am I right? That's right?
This is my first pageant, but I am just 20.
20, see? I didn't know. So what is one thing that you are taking away from this pageant? Or what is one thing that you are very much happy that you joined?
What I have in my heart is gratitude. I have been into the field of pageants, not feel like participating, but loving pageants since the age of 8. When I saw our first Miss Universe from India, on Sushmita Sen, on a newspaper cutting, I've fallen in love with pageants. And since then, I've been wanting to do a pageant. I've wanted to find a good pageant, but I could not. And Miss PNI India, being my first ever pageant, reflects that this pageant motivated me and gave me that safe space that I've always been insecure of my body. So it gave me that safe space that no matter how I looked, I can definitely enter a pageant and make it to the top 14. So all gratitude in my heart.
Thank you so much, PNI 16. Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful message. And I do believe that you inspire a lot of girls who's watching us right now, okay? Thank you so much, PNI 16. And I do believe we are ready to welcome back on stage our top 14. Let's welcome back on stage our candidates, our top 14 candidates. At this point, I do have the results for our final top 7. So we don't have any time to waste at this point, because after top 7, we will be having the question and answer round. Okay, so without further ado, our top 14 is here on stage. Let's begin. The first to enter our top 7 is PNI 13. The next candidate to enter is PNI 20. The spot is yours, so you could claim it. PNI 16. I believe it's time for you, PNI 2. Three more spots and you can claim yours. PNI 15. You are still in the running for Miss PNI India, PNI 14. Last candidate to go, and the spot is all yours, PNI 12. To the remaining ladies and numbers who weren't called, once again, we are very proud of you, ladies. Congratulations. This journey has been magical, and we thank you for your courage and your confidence. Once again, thank you, candidates. And ladies and gentlemen, India, here is your top 7 for Miss PNI India 2025. As we get closer and closer into knowing who gets to wear which crowns, may I invite our top 7 to come back here at the center stage? Yes, please. So we begin the question and answer portion. For our question and answer portion, our candidates will be picking the name of the judge in the bowl, which I should be having ready by now. And they only have 30 seconds to answer the question. Okay, so now we begin with candidate PNI 13. Okay, so the judges are ready. So are you ready for the final question tonight?
Yeah, I'm quite ready.
Okay, so may we would like to request the music a bit low so the judges can hear her very well. Okay, so your judge is Arena Hispanoamericana 2025, Dia Mate.
So, my question for you is why do you deserve to be Miss PNI 2025?
A very good evening to everybody. Why I deserve to be Miss I think I started my journey with pageantry in 2023, where I never found a platform where inclusivity was supported with such things. And I believe if there are such pageants and girls can explore on such platforms, we are winning, and I think I'm a winner already. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, PNI 13. Next up, we have PNI 20. Okay, so PNI 20, ready or not, please pick your judge. Your judge is Universal Woman India 2024, Apeksha.
Hello.
Hi, Mom. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you feeling today?
I'm all excited. Thank you.
Wonderful. So I'll ask you a hypothetical question. If you were to lose your hearing tomorrow, what would you want to hear today while you still can?
Thank you for the lovely question, Mom. I think if I had one last chance to listen to something, it would definitely be of the nature, the waterfalls or the beach waves. And it's so therapeutic and calming. So I would definitely want to listen to that. Thank you.
Wonderful. May the nature resonate with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, PNI 20. We move on now to PNI 16. Okay, PNI 16, you may pick your judge. Oh, your judge is the CEO of PNI. We have Malik Isani himself.
Hi, Shrishti. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I am excited.
Amazing. So, Shrishti, my question to you is that the tagline for Miss P&I India is where every story is a crown. So, please convince all of us judges that why your story is your crown.
Thank you so much, sir, for this question. Everybody listening to me right now, thank you so much for listening, first of all. Secondly, to convince you that my story is my crown is because I stand here not just as a candidate, but being the youngest of the pact, I am the voice of the youth. I uphold my respect for my nation, and I'm also a woman who's unafraid to dream, and exactly why I'm standing here. To convince that my story is my crown is I wear it with my utmost pride. I may or may not win a crown today, but I am going to carry forward my story, my legacy, and my advocacy as my crown till the end of my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now we move on to PNI 2. Okay, so PNI 2, please pick your question or your judge. Your judge is Miss Grand International 2022, Isabella Menin.
How would you like your reign to be remembered if you're chosen to be the reigning queen tonight?
Thank you so much for the question today. Hello, everyone. If I do win the title and the crown today, I think I would like my reign to be an example of persistence. And I would like to use this platform to empower a lot of young girls out there who always are suffering from self-worth and self-doubt. I would like to let them know that despite of all the setbacks that I had, if I am standing here right in front of you, you can do it as well. Because I have not come this far to just come this far. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now we move on to PNI 15. Okay, PNI 15, are you ready? Yes. Okay, please pick your judge. Oh, you pick Isabella again.
Hello, I got surprised. Did I have time to remove my glasses? So 1 second. So, for you, what it means true beauty?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Well, to me, true beauty is expressing and not impressing. True beauty is all about living for a cause and not applause. And when you can express yourself the most in your own skin with confidence, courage, and compassion, then that is the true beauty, in my opinion. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. We move on to our last two candidates, PNI 14. Okay, PNI 14. The poll is here for you to pick. You picked Dia.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, all.
So, my question for you is, if you are crowned tonight, how will you use your title to celebrate diversity, inclusivity, and empowerment?
Thank you so much for the question, and kublai to the world, whoever is watching and whoever is present here in person. If I win tonight, I would be an example in each and every society, especially in the northeastern part from where I come from, wherein we have a lot of talented people from every aspect of life, but they fear a stage which is like PNI and which celebrates women and which celebrates talent and which celebrates diversity. So if I win tonight, majorly it will be for Northeast and also the whole part of India. You are just beautiful the way you are. You just need to start. As we all say, not all of us can do great things, but we can all do small things with great love. So that great love starts with this one step that you take for yourself and also inspire everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we have our last candidate ready to answer the question, PNI 12. Okay. Last judge. No, there's no choice, unfortunately. Okay, so of course, our last judge, Rashmi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm absolutely good, ma'am.
That's nice. You are looking fab.
Thank you so much.
So my question to you today is, how do you think social media influences our perception of beauty? And what can we do to promote it more positive and for a better positive body image?
Thank you so much for your question. Namaste, everyone. So I'm a MBA AI student as an artificial intelligence. It's already made for a betterment of the society, but thing is that people are misusing it. So I will say that like you don't need to share your pictures on the platform which you don't even know about the link. So do not open that. And I will say that it's come from the home also. Don't teach your daughter what to wear, what to do. Teach your son not to rape, not to spoil anyone's photos also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And there you have it. That's our top 7 candidates. And in this moment, we get closer and closer to learning or to knowing who gets to win the titles that are at stake. But for these ladies, their time is running out as they will be passing down their crown. So once again, to our top 7 candidates, thank you so much. You may now exit the stage as we give the chance to our reigning queens to showcase their final walk as reigning queens of Miss BNI India 2024. Once again, here are the reigning queens of Miss BNI India 2024 ready to take their final walk. Let's welcome Miss Summit International India 2024, Sanjana Sekar Mantri. Miss Galaxy India 2024, Jashnavi Mandala. Miss PNI India 2024, Anshika Shodari. Miss PNI India 2024 first runner-up, Ayushi Dubey.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all our live viewers who are watching the show live from Goa. Tonight, as I crown my successor, I am overwhelmed with so many emotions because P&I has been more than a family to me. It is not just an organization, it has been through my highs and my lows. They have cheered for me when I was soaring, and they have always held my hand when I stumbled. I could not have asked for a better organization. And the crown that I carry on my head is so much more than just a symbol of achievement. It is about inclusivity. I thank my organization from the bottom of my heart for believing in me, for making this change that was very much needed. The word inclusivity is not just a trend for me. It is for all the it is for all the children out there who are looking at social media, looking at newspapers, wanting to see just one person who looks like them. I had been that kid. But today, even if one girl comes up to me and says that I was inspired by your journey and I felt that I was as beautiful as any other person, I believe that I have achieved what I wanted to do in pageantry. Although my reign might be ending, but I still carry the honor of representing my incredible India at the Miss Summit International stage. I hope to make you all so very proud. To India, to my incredible family, to I promise to you I will give it my all. I'll practice from my heart and I'll just soar very high. With all your support, thank you so much. This is Sanjana Shekhar Mantri, your I Miss Summit India, signing off and representing India at Summit International the next year. Thank you so much.
Miss Pianda India, where should I start? It was not my dream growing up to be in a pageant because growing up I never thought that I had the right or I deserved to dream of being beautiful on a stage like this. But I was my own teacher. I have learned to unlearn the internalized misogyny. And all of this is possible because of Miss Pianda India. I would like to thank Malik Esani for creating this platform, for creating a platform for all the girls out there who thought that they were not beautiful, who thought that they were not enough. And I would like to thank the P&I team who have started with P&I magazine. I was their first influential queen title holder. And my journey with P&I has started there in 2022. And to be standing here in 2025 is a dream come true. Also, my gratitude to both Malik's parents for being so patient with us, for being patient with him and supporting his dream. You have supported his dream, and our dreams came true. And I think Auntie is backstage. And I would like to thank everybody who has picked up my call in first ring when I told them that I'm going to Galaxy. I need your help. They didn't hesitate. They told me that they are here for me, and they didn't go back on their word. Then comes my sister. My sister is my soulmate. I think I would be lost in this world without her. We fight, we do anything, but she has come all the way from Hyderabad to see me here. She's sitting right there. And lastly, my father. My father never ever complained that his daughter has big dreams. He has never told that it is not achievable to do things because he trusted in me that I can achieve anything. And lastly, my mother. I think she is my nemesis from last life because it is her criticism that has prepared me to face life head on. She has prepared me to face anything in this world. But it is her protective nature that has kept me safe through all of these journeys. So I would like to bow my head to everybody who has believed in me, who has allowed me to stand here on this stage. This is your P&I Miss Galaxy India 2024 signing off.
Greetings, everyone. Back then, when I was a little child, just a little girl, whenever I have the time to get ready for any event, wedding, or any birthday party, after getting ready, I see myself in mirror with a crown. It's my dream to represent India, my Bharat, on an international stage. I promise someday I'll do. Like Isa and Dia did that, I make everyone proud. I'm Anshika Chaudhary, Miss PNI India 2024. Today, as I take my farewell walk, I'm truly overwhelmed with all the gratitude. This journey has been unforgettable. I want to say thank you to all the people who stood by my side. Thank you so much to my parents who always supported me. Thank you so much to my mentors who sharpened my wisdom. Thank you so much, Aditya, for being always to my side. And especially, thank you so much, Malik, for being there always. This is just not an end. This is an beginning to my life.
Life has unforgettable stores open for you. And I hope from now I will have my hope, determination, and courage with me. Thank you so much. And for the very last time, your Miss PNI India 2024, Anshika Chaudhary, signing off. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Standing here today as I pass my crown to my successor, I'm filled with gratitude. This journey has not just been about a title, it has truly been about transformation. I want to thank my family, my friends, our very own Malik sir, and everyone who supported us throughout this journey, even when we doubted ourselves. To my new successor, to my new queen, I just want to say one thing. This crown is not just about sparkles, it's about the responsibility that it carries. So lead with grace, wear it with humility, and lead the people such that they inspire change. As I'm signing off today, for the last time ever, I'm Ayushi Dubey, your Miss P&I 2024, first runners-up. Thank you.
May we now ask our reigning queens to come back and stay on stage and call on the CEO of Miss PNI India, Malik Ihsani, to formally remove the crowns of the reigning queen. Thank you so much to our reigning queens. And now we call on our top 7 candidates back on stage. A few moments before we get to know who wear the titles at stake tonight. And this is the final look of our top 7 for our judges' deliberation. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be having our final look for our top 7. So as I call the candidate's number, please take your walk to the center stage. We begin with PNI 13. Let's welcome PNI 20. PNI 16. PNI 2. PNI 15. PNI 14. Then we have PNI 12. May we call on the rest of the candidates to join our top 7 here on stage for the awarding of the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes, we will be awarding or crowning the ladies worthy of the respective titles at stake tonight. The judges are having a very hard time deliberating who gets to wear which crown. But in just a few minutes, one girl's destiny changes forever. Okay. Finally, the long wait is now over. To our top 7 candidates, good luck. Thank you so much to our judges. Let's all give them a warm round of applause for tonight's very difficult task. So once again, we thank you so much. And right now, I would be asking for the results of this year's Miss PNI India 2025. So may we call on Malik Isani on stage for the results? Yes. Okay, so Now with the results, all of their destiny changes forever. So we would also like to call on our judges to please join us on stage for the awarding of our ladies. Okay, so before we go ahead and start, our top 7 all have their respective crowns. And that is one good thing about this pageant is that there are no losers in this pageant. Everybody gets to win. Even if you don't make it to top 10, even if we don't make it to the final cut, the experience itself is magical and it's something that you will truly cherish forever. The crowns that are at stake tonight, we have Miss PNI India 4th runner-up, Miss PNI India 3rd runner-up, and of course, we will be crowning the first ever Reina Hispano-Americana India 2026 who gets to represent India in Bolivia this February 2026. Next up, we have Miss PNI India 2nd runner-up, Miss PNI India Ambassador, and Miss PNI India 1st runner-up. And of course, the biggest title tonight, Miss PNI India 2025. Okay. Now let's call on Malik once again. As much as I want to announce the winners, I don't have the results. It's with Malik, so we have to wait for Malik, okay? Just bear with us, and I believe this is the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results are right here. The 3rd runner-up for Miss P&I India 2025 is Shrishti Venue. Congratulations, Srishti. Now we have a surprise title tonight, and that is Miss Ultra Universe India. The representative with her story of inclusion will represent India in Brazil next year. Miss Ultra India is Ritul. I request Jashna and Ritul to come on the center stage. 2 steps forward, please. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ritul. Congratulations, Ritul. Now, I request our top 5 to please join 2 steps ahead. Can we please have lights on them? Dim the room and lights on them as we are going to announce Reina Hispano-Americana India 2026. Reina Hispano-Americana India is P&I 20, Tanya. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your first Reina Hispano-Americana India, Tanya Naidu. Thank you, Apeksha and Dia. And now we come up to the titles of P&I. As you all know, one of you will be Miss P&I India, who will be the ambassador for P&I throughout the year, and the other 3 will surely represent India on an international platform. Okay, here we go. The second runner-up for Miss P&I India is Mitali Sonwane. Thank you, Mitali. Take your first walk as Miss P&I India's second runner-up. We are now down to the top 3. Miss P&I India ambassador is Amulya Priyadarshani.
Step onto the stage, the lights are high. Every dream is reaching the sky. The beats are strong and spirits fly.
Please take your first walk as Miss PNI India Ambassador 2025.
Every step is worth the while. Lift each other side by side. Together
Thank you. To our final two, please join us on the center stage. Now we are down to top two. The name I'm going to announce is the winner of Miss P&I India 2025. If for any reason the winner is not able to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. Good luck to you both. The new Miss P&I India is Ria Sutting! That means our first runner-up is Sneha Shri.
step onto the stage, the lights are high. Every dream is reaching the sky.
Please give a huge round of applause as we see the crowning of the new Miss P&I India, Ria Sutting.
Every step is worth the while. Lift each other side by side. Together
Take your first walk as Miss P&I India 2025. Now we request our first runner-up 2024 to please crown the first runner-up of 2025, Sneha Shri Gowda.
step onto the stage, the lights are high. Every dream is reaching the sky. The beats are strong and spirits fly. This is a moment of passing by. Every step is worth the while. Lift each other side by side.
Sneha Shri, please take your first walk as the first runner-up.
Thank you so much, Malik. And now we have Let's give our warmest round of applause to our new royal court. And may you please join center stage for a photo opportunity. This night truly promised to be one spectacular show, one that you will truly remember and one that is written in history. Thank you all so much, everyone, to all of our audiences, to our viewers, to everyone who's watching us live here in Goa, India, or online. We thank you all so much. And this has been Jasmine Omaya. I'm your host for tonight. And this is Miss PNI India 2025. And if the photo's fine, may we call on Malik on stage for a photo together with the judges.
Step onto the stage.
To our runner-ups, please also join.
Reaching the sky, the beats are strong and spirits fly. This is a moment of passing by. Every step is worth the while. Lift each other side by side. Together we're Step onto the stage, the lights are high. Every dream is reaching the sky. The beats are strong and spirits fly. This is a moment of passing by. Every step is worth the while.
And of course, our judges for a photo opportunity together with our winners. To our non-winners, thank you all so much. You may now exit the stage. And we would like to call on Malik's mom and dad on stage. A very proud moment for your son. Please join this photo opportunity.
Reaching the sky.